All right, guys, working on a 2017 Jaguar XE. And what we're going to do is we're going to be changing out the turn signal bulb on the passenger side or the right side of the vehicle. So go ahead, pop open your trunk, and then right here is your fuse box. So you're going to just turn it, pop this down. There's your fuse box, okay? And what you're going to be undoing is right directly back here, okay, and it's that plastic screw right there. All right, since my hands are a little too big to get up in here to get to that plastic nut, what I did was I just took the nut off here. It's a 10 millimeter, and then there's one on the back side, so I can pull this out just like this. So now we can go ahead and get in there. All right, so what we're doing is we're turning that spring and the plastic nut that's on there. It's like a wing nut is what it is. Let me show you. I'll get it off here in just a second. That's what you're taking out. All right, so now it's ready to come out. So we unscrewed that, we took it off. This is what it looks like. I'll show you it once we get the taillight out. And then what we're just gonna do is get behind here, just pull straight out on it. Just like that. And then what we're gonna do is take off that one electrical connector. All right, so to take this electrical connector off, all you're doing is you're pushing down on it right here. So you're pushing down on that and then pulling it directly straight back. This is what it's looking like here. So this is this part here. So this piece fits right up in here, just like that. And then you've got this right here is where that piece that you just took out, and that goes right through here. And then this little tab right here fits in through here, and that's where it locks down. All right, so if you're kind of confused and you don't know if it's this one, or this one, all you need to do is look straight up. This one here is the turn signal. Okay, and if you go over to this one over here, this one is the reverse or backup light, and the one down below is the stop lamp. So anyways, this is the one that we want right here. So you're just going to grab a hold of it, you're going to turn it, and pull straight out. All right, so what you're going to need is a 921 bulb. So you can get that at any auto parts store. So I just happen to have a 921 NA, which you can still use, but it is the orange or amber light. It's a turn signal, so it really doesn't make a difference. That's the 9. They ask for the 921. So that's what you want. So what I did was I plugged it in, and then what we're going to do is plug in the electrical, turn it on, make sure this is working before you hook everything back up. Okay, so now that it's working, we can go ahead and reinstall it. You can shut it off too if you want. We just drop it back down into place and then turn it and lock it. And then this is what it's going to look like. All right, so this is the piece I was showing you earlier where you can unscrew it. It pops in right here, and this is where it screws in. It pulls tension, and then the spring compresses to hold this up against the body, and this locks in. There's a little lock right there. So let's go ahead and put it back together. All right, so what we're going to do, you just line it up, and you want this little bracket to go right into that right there. So you're going to line that up. Make sure that it goes in. You just push it in. You want to make sure that it's all seated down all the way around where it's not sitting out. You want it flush up against the body of the vehicle. So if you have any gaps, it's not in correctly. So now let's go ahead and put on, let's go ahead and reinstall this. So you want to screw that back in. And then pull. What's doing is it's pulling pressure on your tail lights, so screw it in until it's good, like hand tight. The other thing is you don't want to have any play, so like this is not tight yet. So, but see how that it moves in and out? You don't want that. You want it tight up against here. So let's go ahead and screw this in. And you'll feel it tightening up, and it will just bottom out on you. And once it's just good and snug, you're good to go. And then you just want to move it around, see if there's any movement. If there is, then you're not tight enough. If you took this out, let's go ahead and replace this. And just put your nuts back on here and then the other one back here. All right, so once you bolt this back in, hopefully your hand was small enough to get in there to get this out. But this is pretty much the only way that you're going to do it. If you have big hands, is to remove this. Anyways, once that's back in and you put a nut on that side, nut on this side. I did drop the nut on this side over here, so I had to get another one to put on there. It does happen. There's nothing you can do about it. And then just go ahead and pop this in place. Just like that. And turn it until it locks. Just like that. And there you go. We're all done.